Hey everyone, you'll know how much I love creating warm and inviting spaces. And there's just something so magical about a cottage garden. Imagine strolling through winding paths, sunlight dappling through fragrant blooms, butterflies flitting about, pure magic. And the best part, creating your own little slice of cottage heaven is easier than you think. We're diving headfirst into 10 stunning cottage garden ideas that'll transform your backyard from ho-hum to oh wow. Let's get our hands dirty. First things first, let's talk flowers. Think classic beauties like roses with their delicate petals and intoxicating fragrance. And don't forget peonies, those big fluffy blooms just scream cottage garden. Oh, and delphiniums. Those tall spires of colour add such a dramatic touch. The real magic happens when you mix and match colours and textures. Imagine fluffy pink peonies nestled against a backdrop of deep purple delphiniums, or creamy white roses peeking through a sea of lavender. One of the secrets to a truly enchanting cottage garden is layering. Imagine tall, graceful delphiniums standing proud at the back, like the statement furniture in your living room. Then, in front, you might have those fluffy peonies, followed by a carpet of sweet alyssum spilling over the pathway. It's all about creating a sense of fullness and abundance that'll make your garden feel like it's been there forever. Now imagine strolling through your own secret garden. Winding paths crafted from gravel, stone, or even reclaimed brick beckon you deeper into this magical space. And along the edges, borders overflowing with blooms define the spaces and add a touch of structure. It's all about creating that charming, lived-in look that says, come on in, stay a while. Every cottage garden needs a touch of whimsy, and that's where vertical elements come in. Imagine climbing roses, reaching for the sky, their fragrant blooms cascading over a rustic trellis. Or how about a charming arbor covered in clematis, creating a shady spot to escape the afternoon sun? You know how much I love incorporating vintage finds into my designs, and a cottage garden is the perfect place to let your personality shine. Imagine a weathered bench nestled amongst the blooms, inviting you to sit and savor the beauty. Even something as simple as a collection of antique watering cans scattered throughout the garden can add so much charm and character. There's something so carefree and romantic about a wildflower meadow, don't you think? It's like inviting a little piece of nature right into your backyard. Imagine a swathe of colourful cosmos dancing in the breeze, or a sea of black-eyed Susans adding a cheerful pop of sunshine. And the best part, wildflowers are incredibly low maintenance. Just scatter the seeds and let Mother Nature do her thing. A cottage garden is all about finding moments of peace and tranquility. So why not create a cozy seating area where you can escape the everyday hustle and bustle? Imagine a secluded nook surrounded by fragrant blooms, with a comfy chair and a side table for your morning coffee. There's something so soothing about the sound of water, isn't there? It has a way of melting away stress and bringing a sense of peace to any space. Now, imagine that tranquility in your own cottage garden. Even a small fountain tucked amongst the blooms or a simple bird bath can make all the difference. A truly magical cottage garden is a delight in every season. To keep the colour going all year long, think about planting bulbs like tulips and daffodils for a burst of spring cheer. With a little planning, you can have a garden that's bursting with life from January to December. I know what you're thinking. All this beauty sounds like a lot of work, but here's the thing about cottage gardens. They're meant to be a little wild and carefree. Choose hardy plants that can handle a little neglect, and don't be afraid to let things grow a little wild. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about creating a space that brings you joy. From picking the perfect plants to creating those charming layers and adding those vintage touches, I hope these 10 ideas have inspired you to create your own little slice of cottage heaven right in your backyard. Remember, it's all about creating a space that reflects your personality and brings you joy. So go ahead, embrace the charm, the whimsy, and the wild beauty of a cottage garden. Happy gardening, everyone!